Hello everyone, I'm Kadyn with the Splash Center and you're watching my introduction to guitar. Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good evening. Today in this episode we're going to be talking about the guitar itself and the terminology and some of the parts and stuff that you might hear referred to when learning guitar. So the guitar itself is comprised of three main parts. Part 1, you have the body, which is the big part of the guitar, which makes all the sound. Then you have your neck of the guitar, which is this piece right here, the long piece. And then you have your headstock, which is the part up here at the very top. So now we're going to talk about some more nitty-gritty parts of the guitar. Starting from the bottom, we have this piece here. This is called the bridge. This is what all the bottoms of your strings go into. Right here we have your pick guard. The pick guard does almost exactly what it sounds like. It guards the pick from hitting the guitar. So if you're playing with a pick, when you strum down, it doesn't scratch up the bottom of your guitar. It keeps your guitar from getting all scratched up. Next up, we have on the neck, we have what are called frets. So if you look on the neck, you'll see all these little lines in the neck. So each space between the lines is called a fret. So the first one at the very top, it is fret 1, followed by fret 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so on and so forth. So each chord or each note that you play, on the higher the fret, the higher the note. So like on fret 1, it's pretty low. Then if I move up to fret 2, it gets a little higher. Fret 3, 4, 5. So the higher up the fretboard you play the chord or the note, the higher the key. Next up on the headstock, we have, these are called tuners. So what these do, when you twist these, it actually changes the tune of the strings. So if I twist this one, listen. It actually changes the tune of the strings. Speaking of strings, on a guitar, there are 6 of them. There are 6 strings: E, A, D, G, B, and E. A good acronym to remember the chords or the strings on a guitar are Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Good, Bye, Eddie. So that's a really good way to remember which strings are which on the guitar. When I'm going to be doing my tutorials, I'll also be referring to the strings as from the bottom up. String 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if I said play string 1, it'd be the bottom one. If I said play string 3, it'd be the third one up from the bottom. So on the individual strings, you can play what's called a chord. A chord is the string strummed while you make a certain shape playing individual strings on the neck. So if I play a G chord, if I make my fingers in the shape of a G, which we'll talk about in a later video, and strum all the strings, see? So this is without any fingers. And then G. Alright, well that about covers it for the first episode of Guitar Tutorials. And I hope to see you all in the next one.